Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Sonia Luthra, as you already know me, and I am an expert trainer of IELTS on Unacademy platform. So today's session is all about IELTS Academic versus IELTS General. Which of the test is easy? So yeah, a lot of learners are still confused whether to appear for an IELTS exam, or like whether to appear for academic IELTS exam or general exam. And this is a very common question from students side, that which one is easy. So today we'll be like unleashing the answer for this particular question, and which exam you should be preparing for, and on the basis of what. So let's get quickly started with today's topic. So first of all, not everyone can appear for general training IELTS exam, and same is applicable for academic test as well. So you need to understand first of all which category you as a student fall in, and accordingly you should be choosing your exam. So let's understand the differences between IELTS general training and academic tests. So academic test basically features the use of academic English, covering topics that are usually taught in schools and other academic institutions. This is perfect for students and college goers, and can also be used for some registration purposes. So, as I just have told you that this particular academic test is applicable, or the kind of features that we have for IELTS academic test is this academic test basically covers all the topics that generally are taught in schools or colleges, right? And this particular test is taken by the students who are looking for a student visa, who want to continue their further studies in abroad. Right, now coming to the IELTS general training, this training features more of a conversational English specifically for social and professional environments, and contains information related to general topics, perfect for working professionals and immigrants. So general training exam is taken by the people who are looking to migrate to a different country altogether, or looking to work in a different country. So if you are somebody who is looking for a student visa, or would like to continue their further studies in a different country, then you should definitely appear for academic test. Your general training exam is not going to solve the purpose for you, right? And if you're somebody who is looking to migrate permanently to a different country altogether, or looking for work permit in different country, then general training exam is for you people. Student visa cannot be availed by taking general training exam, and vice versa is also not applicable. So you should choose your exam wisely. If you know that you are a student and looking for a student visa, please go for an academic exam. I am not going to give a verdict here that whether general exam is easy or academic test is easy, but a lot of students may feel that general exam is easy, so let's go for general exam. But you cannot do that. आप लोग ऐसा कर नहीं सकते, because the requirement is totally different. So choose your exam as per the requirement, as per the purpose of you going to a different country, right? Do not go ahead and just book your exam blindly. So when it comes to academic or general training exam, both of your exams have all the 4 modules, which is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Okay, if I talk about listening and speaking exam for academic test and general training exam, both are exactly same. There is no difference at all in academic or general training when it comes to your 2 modules, which is speaking and listening. The difference are in the remaining two modules, which are reading and writing. So we are going to understand these differences one by one. Okay, let's quickly understand these differences one by one. So first of all, let's understand the band score difference in the reading module if I talk about academic and general training exam. So for academic, if you are somebody who wants to score 7 band, then minimum you have to get 30 questions right out of 40. Though in the reading exam also you are, for both academic as well as general exam, you people are going to get 40 questions and 1 hour of time to solve. Still there is some difference in the scores. So if you are looking for 7 or above bands in academic, you will have to get 30 above band like correct answers. But if you talk about general training exam, and if you are looking for 7 or above bands, you have to minimum score 34 correct out of 40, right? So look at this particular table and you'll be able to see the difference between the two, difference between the scoring and the raw score of your academic reading and general training exam. Just quickly have a look at this. I hope you people have seen that already. So yeah, now let's understand the difference between the pattern of your reading exam for general as well as for academic exam. So the main difference between IELTS reading in academic and general test are the formats. For academic exam, the reading test consists of 3 long texts, and these texts are taken from books, newspapers and journals and are largely targeted towards a general audience. The latter, which means the general test, contains 3 sections instead of 3 lengthy tests, and these 3 sections might have 4 smaller text and 1 larger text in comparison to the academic reading. Let me rephrase myself. So when it comes to your reading academic as well as in general academic, there are 3 sections. Okay, there are 3 sections. Let me just quickly help you with that. So if I talk about academic, there are going to be 3 sections, and all these 3 sections are going to have 1 lengthy paragraph each. But when it comes to GT, what is going to happen is, again there are going to be 3 sections, but section 1 would have 2 small text instead of 1 large one. For the section second also, there are going to be 2 smaller text instead of 1 lengthy one, and the third section will have 1 lengthy passage, right? And as I told you that academic exam is more the context of the academic exam would be more inclined towards the information that is used in schools or colleges, like the material or the passages which are taken are somehow taken from the books, newspapers and journals, and are related to the study material which is used in your schools or colleges, right? If I talk about general training passages, these passages are more of advertisements and some excerpts taken from the company policies or advertisements or forms, right? If I talk about the quantity of text, the quantity of text increases in parallel to the increase in section number. Section 1 contains the shortest text from various marketing material. Section 2 contains 2 pieces of text. Section 3 contains a single large text originating from multiple commercial sources such as newspaper and the like. The IELTS exam pattern will give a deeper insight into what these texts would contain exactly. So I hope the difference between the GT as well as academic test is like clear to each one of you. As I told you that general training passages are taken from magazines and journals and have a more of a day-to-day conversation text, right? Now, the second module, which is different for academic and general training, is your writing module. So for the academic, if I talk about your task 1, in the task 1 the applicants have to describe a visual, which can be either a line graph, pie chart, table, diagram, or map in their own words. A minimum of 150 words but not more than 250 words should be written in about 20 minutes, right? So your task 1 is a kind of data interpretation wherein a pictorial description would be given to you and you need to convert it in your own language in 150 to 250 words. Like, I would suggest you do not write more than 180 words, but even if you are able to write it up to 250 words, that is still okay. And by the books, time given to you to complete the task 1 is only 20 minutes. Now coming to the task 2, for academic writing, in task 2 the applicants has to write an essay based on the topic related to an academic issue. So the for the GT as well, the task 2 is going to be an essay, but the difference is that the topic is going to be of general interest, right? It could be population, pollution, anything which is of general interest. But for the academic writing, the context of the question is going to be more academic, right? So yeah, for the academic writing, we have 2 questions, 1 hour to solve, and in task 1 it is going to be data interpretation or report writing, wherein a pictorial description would be given to you in any form. It could be a line graph, pie chart, table, diagram, or map, and you have to write a report in 150 to 180 words in 20 minutes. Okay, if I talk about task 2, as I told you that the applicants have to write an essay based on the topic related to a academic issue. This should include a point of view, argument, or a problem which needs to be discussed. The essay should be at least like minimum 250 and maximum 350 words, and you should take about 40 minutes to complete the exam. When it comes to general training, as I told you, the difference is going to be in the task 1 and task 2 is definitely an essay writing, but the topics are going to be different for the academic as well as general training exam, right? So let me quickly go ahead and talk about the task 1. In task 1 for the general writing, the candidate should write a formal or informal letter asking for information or explaining a situation as an example. At least 150 words should be written, but not more than 250 words in about 20 minutes. A letter writing would be there. It could be a formal or informal letter depending upon the question. When it comes to task 2, again the candidate should be writing an email in an essay on a topic of general interest. This should again include a point of view, argument, or problem which should be discussed. Not less than 250 words and preferably no more than 350 words should be written in about 40 minutes. So yeah, that was all about like both of the exams. Now you know, see, now you already know which category you fall in. Like if you are a student, you will have to take academic exam. If you are looking for work visa or immigration, you have to take general training exam. You already know the difference that for general training and for academic training exam, listening and speaking module are going to be exactly same. On the contrary, writing and reading would have differences. When it comes to the reading module, your general training exam will have 3 sections, and the first 2 sections are going to have 2 smaller version of the text which are taken from the day-to-day conversational context like advertisements, law journals, or anything, right? Time given to you is 1 hour and you have to solve 40 questions. But when it comes to your academic reading, first of all, there are going to be again the 3 sections, but these 3 sections are going to have 1 lengthy passage per section, and these passages are taken from either a journal or a book, newspaper, and it will have more of an academic context, right? Again, 40 questions, 60 minutes to solve. When it comes to your academic writing and academic or general writing, the task one is different for both the exams. For academic, you will have to write a report or data interpretation in 20 minutes. On the contrary, for your general training, you will have to write a letter, whether formal or informal. For the second task, both the students will have to write an essay, but the topic of the essay is going to be different for academic writing as well as for the general training exam. So yeah, that was all about your general training versus your academic basis. Honestly, I am no one to give a verdict about whether general training exam is easy or academic exam is easy, as I have told you that both solve a different purpose. So you should not be choosing your exam on the basis of which is easy, but you should be choosing your exam on the basis of purpose you are going to take IELTS exam for. So it is it is a personal choice, or I would say it is a person's perspective whether that person thinks that general training is going to be more easy. But if I talk about my opinion, or in general, or as per the survey as well, general training exam are easier in comparison to academic, because when it comes to academic training exam, as I again and again told you, that the excerpts which are taken, they are directly from the newspaper, journals, right? They are from the newspapers, journals and book, and would have more formal vocabulary which is difficult to understand. When it comes to general training exam, the context is definitely day-to-day conversation in a professional environment, which we are already in. We are already living in a professional environment wherein we have to talk to one another in our offices. So when we try to when we talk about understanding of the language, so general training exam would have a slightly easier version of vocabulary. Not easier, I would say, but I would say the kind of vocabulary that you generally use in your day-to-day conversation. So definitely general training exam is a lot easier when it comes to academic exam, and that's my personal opinion, as well as the survey also says that the general training exam is comparatively easy. However, I would again suggest you that please, just because general exam is easy, do not blindly go ahead and fill general training exam unless you are looking to migrate or you are looking for work visa. If you are a student, you are looking for your further education, please go for the academic exam. So yeah, that was all for today's session. And I think we have been telling you that Unacademy have a surprise for all the IELTS aspirants. So here is the surprise that I'm gonna reveal now. So Cambridge has finally collaborated with Cambridge, right? So the Cambridge, as you people are already aware of the fact that Cambridge is the only sole preparatory body who prepares your IELTS exam, and now Unacademy is collaborating with Cambridge. So yeah, like with this collaboration, you will have top educators trained on Cambridge pedagogy, and official Cambridge IELTS preparation material would be provided to you within the subscription, and there will be some one-on-one mentorship for iconic learners as well. So with the launch of Cambridge, we will be launching iconic subscriptions on 1st of July, that is Friday, and the Cambridge launch has already done yesterday midnight. Though with the Cambridge launch, the prices have been hiked, the prices has been increased. To know about the latest prices and to know what is happening on Unacademy IELTS platform, you may join this Telegram channel which is in front of you on the screen, right? And with the Cambridge launch, definitely the prices are upgraded. And the latest price that you have right now, we only have, like earlier we had a range of subscriptions starting from 1 month to 24 months of subscription plans. But now with the launch of Cambridge, we only have 3 subscription plans. One is of 1 month, then another one is of 2 months, and then there is a 3 month subscription plan, right? And the prices are written here for you. For 1 month it is 6,000. Earlier it used to be 2,700, right? But with the Cambridge involved now, as I told you, there are going to be a lot of different things involved now. I'll talk about them in a minute. Let me quickly go ahead and tell you about the prices. For 2 months it is going to be 8,000, and for 3 months the total amount is 9,000, right? However, you can use this particular code Sonia10 to avail a 20% discount, and this 20% discount is only and only applicable till 30th of June, right? So yeah, with the Cambridge launch, why did we increase the price? Because first, with the Cambridge launch, definitely you will be getting the study material directly from Cambridge, and you will also be getting trained in such a way. So just understand one thing. So Cambridge, as I told you, that is the only sole body which prepares your IELTS exam, right? And now on Unacademy, we are directly gonna get the lesson plans from Cambridge only, which will definitely help you crack your exam in a single go. It has added so much value to our course because it is Cambridge, and Cambridge is the sole body which prepares your IELTS exam. So IELTS is prepared by Cambridge, and the Unacademy's course is also prepared by Cambridge. So yeah, we are going to be at exactly same level. So you're going to study exactly what your exam is expecting out of you. Not that before the Cambridge we were not teaching you up to the mark, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But now the thing is totally gonna be different, because हमारे lesson plans भी जो है वो Cambridge ही design करेंगे. And I personally believe that if Cambridge is the body who is designing your paper, so the material designed by Cambridge is also based on the concepts which you are gonna get in your exam. So आपको इधर उधर ये जो आप अभी तक कर रहे थे ना कि प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हैं, इधर से भी कर लेते हैं, उधर से भी कर लेते हैं, उन चीज़ों की अब ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, बिकॉज कैम्ब्रिज आपको वही मटेरियल देगा जिसमें से आपका एग्जाम आएगा. सो दैट इज़ वाई हमारे आपने ये भी देखा होगा कि जो नंबर ऑफ मंथ्स है वी हैव रिड्यूस्ड, एंड वी ओनली हैव 3 सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान्स, एंड द maximum duration that you can spend is 3 months on your preparation. So it means that Cambridge is ensuring you that whatever the material is Cambridge sharing with you with the help of Unacademy, with the help of the subscription plan that you're going to buy, it is more than sufficient for anybody to score 7 or above bands, right? And as I told you, with the Cambridge launch, yes, we are launching Iconic as well, and this launch like the Iconic will be launched from the 1st of July, which is Friday. And the difference between Plus and the Iconic is only that Iconic will have one-on-one guidance preparation strategy. Like you can have a personal coach wherein you can book your slot as per your convenience, and you can have a one-on-one discussion with your mentors, right? So yeah, that is all about, like as I told you, you can still avail a 20% discount on these new prices till 30th of June midnight. And for that, use my code, which is Sonia10, right? And the latest prices are in front of you. So yeah, that was all for today's session, and thank you. If you are somebody who is new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any new video on the channel. Also like and share the video. See you soon. Until next time, let's crack it.